guys, welcome back. This tag is probably going to be one of my favorite tags created and one of my favorite tags to do because I absolutely love the Olympics. During those weeks when the Olympics are on, I am pretty much glued to my TV. I'm either watching it at home or I'm streaming it on my phone, or I am recording it and then pretty much marathoning the events that I missed and I'm watching it throughout the night. So basically, I love the Olympics. In case you didn't know, the 2016 Summer Olympics are currently being held in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. The opening ceremony is today, and I am probably watching it as this video is going live because I pre-filmed this video so that I can watch the opening ceremony. And in case you guys were curious, my favorite Summer Olympic sport is swimming, followed by gymnastics and diving. Question 1, the opening ceremony. What book did you think had an incredible opening? For this, I'm going with The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I really like the concept of this book. Basically, the world is invaded by aliens, but now the aliens have already taken over. The beginning chapter in this book is very confusing but also very interesting, and I thought it was really gripping because I was so confused, which made me want to know more. Question 2, the games. What is your favorite fictional competition? I'm gonna go with a pretty obvious one, and that is the Triwizard Tournament from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Who doesn't love the Triwizard Tournament? Question 3, the original. The modern games are based on the original Greek competition. What is your favorite book based on a classic? I was trying to scroll through all my books that I've read, and I realized that not a lot of them are based on like classics like Jane Austen. I do have a lot of books that are based on fairy tales, which I guess can be considered classics since they're definitely older, like the Grimm's fairy tales, but I just decided I'm gonna go with the book that I really do want to read, and that's Eligible by Curtis Sittenfeld. This is pretty much a modern retake on Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, which is actually my favorite classic. Question 4, The Eternal Flame. What is one ship that you won't let die even after the books made it clear it was never going to happen? Okay, if you're not up to date with the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, basically, if you haven't read all the way up to Queen of Shadows, this will be a spoiler. So I'll go ahead and put down below spoiler, and then I'll remove it when you can unmute the video. Okay, so Kale and Selena. My little heart can't handle it. I ship Kale and Selena so much, but that ship is sunk. I mean, we are just, there's no more ship. The ship is demolished, not even just sunk. But I refuse to accept it. Even though I really love Aelin and Rowan together, I want Selena and Kale together so badly. Okay, end of spoilers. Question 5, gymnastics. What's a book that had so many twists and turns it left your head spinning in a good way? For this, I'm going with A Million Suns by Beth Revis. This is the second Wicket. My dog's making noise. Stop. He wanted to come say hi. In case you're wondering, yes, he is named after the Ewoks from Star Wars. He's a little corgi golden retriever mix, and he's the cutest thing ever. Okay, back to question 5. For this, I'm going with A Million Suns by Beth Revis. This is the second book in the Across the Universe trilogy. This book, I didn't see it coming how it ended. I was very shocked, and then actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add Shades of Earth as well by Beth Revis. This is the third book in the trilogy, and these two books, you don't see things coming. People die, and plots turn and twist, and it's never how you think it's going to end. Question 6, the controversial judge. What's a book that you have a totally different opinion about than most other people? For this, I'm going with Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This is the first book in the Lunar Chronicle series. I actually really love the Lunar Chronicle series, but for some reason I didn't seem to enjoy Cinder as much as other people did. I found myself picking it up maybe 2 or 3 times at least, like picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down. I really couldn't get into it. But once I got into Scarlet, then the series for me really picked up. Question 7, beach volleyball. What is your favorite fictional duo? For this, I'm going with Alec and Darren from the Leviathan trilogy by Scott Westerfeld. I love Alec and Darren. They are so cute, and what I love about their relationship is that they really become friends and they develop an amazing friendship together before anything romantic happens. Plus, the fact that Darren is disguising herself as a guy, it really kind of makes the story more interesting, so I really love it. Question 8, weightlifting. What is the most massive book on your shelf? That is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is the 5th book in the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling, and it has 870 pages. Question 9, tell us your favorite Olympic sport. What is a book that you just tore through with world record speed? As I mentioned, my favorite Olympic sport is swimming. And for this question, I'm going with The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. I read this book in one sitting, which I think it's one of the thicker books that I probably read in one sitting. It has 456 pages. Question 10, Synchronized Swimming. What is a book series that you kept reading even though you didn't have any idea why? I might go with The House of Night by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. There are so many books in this series. I'm trying to look it up, honestly. I don't even know how many books there are yet. It's like 13, but I believe I got to maybe like book 4 and I realized I just wasn't as vested in the story. I enjoyed what I read, but probably could have stopped after like book 2. Question 11, The Tortured Fan. What fictional family, group, nation, organization do you irrationally root for no matter how many times they break your heart? I'm definitely go with Harry Potter on that one. I mean, the 7th book of Harry Potter, that's heartbreaking. Now, The Cursed Child just came out, and of course I'm gonna read it. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. I don't care how many Harry Potter books come out, I will continuously read this series, no matter what it does to me. Question 12, Closing Ceremony. What book had an ending that just blew your mind? I'm gonna go with 2 answers for this question. The first one being Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. I don't know why, but for some reason I forget about the Hunger Games. But now that I think about it, I mean, a lot of stuff happens in Catching Fire. It's actually my favorite book in the trilogy. I was pretty blown away with how it ended, with the twist and the huge cliffhanger. And then the next book I'm gonna mention, because I just read it and I'm pretty much obsessed with the series now, is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. This book just gave me so much anxiety and heart palpitations, but one epic ending. And question 13, relay race. Who do you tag? I'll go ahead and link down below who it is that I'm tagging. I'm gonna go through and see who's done this tag and who's been tagged and tag those that haven't. But if you love the Olympics, then definitely do this tag. It's so much fun. Comment down below and let me know your favorite sport of the Olympics. And because gymnastics is one of my favorite Olympic sports, go ahead and leave your answer to question 5 down below. And that was the question, what book had so many twists and turns that it left your head spinning in a good way? Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!